am back with you once again. We are at the bench. This is the Philco. I believe it was a 1965 model, if I'm not mistaken. This is a tube type radio. Now, I do have it hooked up through the dim bulb and also on the Variac. That's AM and FM. And on and off, apparently. Huh. Well, that's it. It seems to be AM and FM. That's the tuner. Maybe that's the... Okay, the back one is AM, FM, and AFC. Front one is the volume and stuff like that. So let's... it's a little sluggish on the on and off. Apparently that's bad. So it may not even work. But let's get some voltage up and see. I don't have anything on it but 0.3 volts on it now because it's turned all the way down. Let me get some... I've got it going through the dim bulb. The power cord didn't look the best, and I just, in case it did short out or something, I just wanted something in there to take the brunt of it. So I'm going to have to reach in front of you to do this, but, you know, here's what it is. This is not a high production thing here. I'm going to turn it on if I didn't. There it is on. So I can monitor the volt or the amperage. $17 volts. There's 27.8 volts. Up to 90 milliamps, 80. And we're up to 50 volts. Let her sit there for a minute and cook. That's almost 100 milliamps. So it's drawing current. We know that. Like I said, we'll just let it cook a second or two. Very dirty radio, I can tell you that. This coming out the side, I have no idea what this is. I just saw it. I hadn't even seen that in the pictures, so I don't know. No action on the dim bulb that I can see, so let's go up a little higher. There's 73.45 volts. Still no action on the dim bulb. It is drawing current. We're up to 120 milliamps now. I heard something popping and cracking. No radio action, or oh, there we go. There's AM. See what we get on AM, if anything. Right there would be our local station in that area. Up to 140 milliamps. Let's go up a little voltage. Go up to 110. Right there. So that's pretty much operating voltage. No reception at all there. You know, who knows if the dial's accurate either. So I'm going to take one on a limb and say there's nothing there. Same results on FM. So we've got a radio that needs work. How about that? I'm going to go up a little bit on this. That's AFC, but usually if it doesn't work on FM, it's not going to work on AFC either. So, from what I'm seeing is basically it's a dead radio as far as the reception. Obviously the audio works. I think it is a twin speaker, I believe. Again, I don't have any clue what this wire is supposed to be. Maybe that was their antenna, I don't know. If it is, it's not doing a very good job. So it looks like we got our work cut out for us on this one, and like I said, I'm drawing 200 milliamps at 110 volts. So again, there's nothing there. Whoop, whoop. That, I believe, is the 106.1. I could be wrong. That is a tight tuning wheel, or tuning knob. That is 106.1 River. That's almost, well, it is all the way up right there. So obviously it's not doing a very good job. Let's turn it off a couple of times just to see what it does, if anything. Or if it even goes off. Yep, it goes off. Comes back on. Well, like I said, there's a good first look at that. I'm not going to do anything else today on this because I just wanted to get an idea of what we're dealing with. Very poor reception, I guess. It does work on FM. I didn't really try real hard on AM. I guess I could. Let's turn it down there all the way. I think the string is slipping. Wants to go one way, but doesn't want to go the other. I hear things in there, but you know you can't make them out. So really. Well, like I said, there's no sense in doing all that because we know it's not working. Alright, that's going to do this one. Let me get this all unplugged and turned off and all that good stuff. So, again, recap on this. We have audio, fairly good audio, I would say. Definitely a dirty cabinet. We have a mystery wire coming out the top right here. Again, it didn't seem to make a lot of difference, at least on the FM, when I was moving it around. So I don't know exactly what it is, but we'll figure it out, I guess, when we take it apart. But again, that's going to do this one because, like I say, there's not much else we can do given the circumstances. I'm not really getting into the guts of it right now because I have so many other things to do. But I wanted to put up a first look so I'd have something for the video, and that's that. Like I said, I'm of the belief, and I always have been, on these radios, if you have take the proper precautions, watch the amperage draw, dim bulb, whatever you want to call it, and bring these radios up slow. I don't think there's any harm in doing that, even as old as they get, because like I said, that's what they're designed for. And yeah, they've been sitting a long time, but I know a lot of cars that sit a long time and they, you know, perk right up and run. But like I said, not everybody knows exactly how to bring these radios up on voltage like that without causing a problem. So anywho, that's that. Again, like I say, there's our Philco. So that was it. So you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.